Hey guys, welcome back to Naughty Threads. In case you're new here on my channel, do subscribe and also hit the bell icon to get all the future updates. Don't forget to follow us on Facebook, Instagram and Pinterest to get all the updates. So today's video is again a very interesting one. I am demonstrating how to work this kind of a floral lace. So this flower can be worked in very simple way. So watch the video till the end and do let me know what you think about this video in the comment section. So now let's get started. To work these kind of flowers, I'm using Anchor cotton balls. These are AKC 4057 and along with that I am using crochet hook number 2, which is 2.0 mm. Okay, and in case if you want the flowers to be slightly bigger, you can use 2.5 or 3 mm crochet hook. Now this is the pattern I am following, so I will make one more in yellow before I stitch them together. So I'll start off by making a slip knot. So to make a slip knot, I'm winding the thread around my fingers like this and passing the tail in the center, and then I'll insert my hook below this thread and pull. So that forms a slip knot. Now for the first round I will work 4 chains. So this is 1, 2, 3 and 4. After 4 chains I'm going to slip stitch in the first chain. So this is my slip stitch. So that forms a small little ring here or a circle. So after this I'm going to chain 2 and work 13 double crochets in the ring. So all 13 double crochets will be in the same ring. So just keep counting and work 13. So once you're done with 13, we'll see what to do next. I've worked 13 double crochets and I forgot to mention earlier, while I was working my double crochets, I've concealed this tail. Now I'm going to trim it off before I slip stitch and finish off this round so that it doesn't come in my way. So I've trimmed the thread and I'm going to slip stitch in the second chain like this, so that this forms like a circle. Now for the second and the last round, I'm going to slip stitch in between the 2 stitches. So wherever I am right now, like I'm here, and I'm going to slip stitch in between the stitches. So this is not the regular space we work. So just slip stitch like this, and in the same place I'm going to work 3 double crochets. So this is 1, 2 and 3. So after 3 double crochets I'm going to slip stitch again in the same gap. So that forms 1 petal. So this is the design. So we have worked 1 petal, this one. So same way we will continue working the rest of the petals. Now I am working in between the 2 stitches and not here. This is the usual space we work, that is below that chain kind of stitch. But this time I'm working in between, which is here in between the 2 double crochets. So the next double crochet I will be working in this stitch. So I'm going to skip this space, and in the next space I'll work 3 double crochets and 1 slip stitch, and that makes the second petal. So this pattern is absolutely easy because the flower gets done in just 2 rounds. So after 3 doubles, I'm going to slip stitch in the same place. Now again skip this space and in the next space work 3 doubles and 1 slip stitch. So this is my slip stitch. So far I have 3 petals here. So 1, 2 and 3. Similarly, we'll just continue the remaining petals. So in case if you have missed, you can follow this for one last time. So I'm going to skip this space here and work my 3 double crochets in the next space. So when I say space, it is the space in between the 2 double crochet stitches. So after 3, I'm going to slip stitch again. So that completes my 4th petal. So after I finish 3 more petals here, the flower is complete. I'm done working all the 7 petals and I have trimmed off the thread. Now the loop that is on the hook, I'm going to just pull it out. Now we'll be using the same thread to attach these. So I'm using this kind of a tapestry needle to sew these ends. So since I have already left this thread longer, I'll use the same thread to attach. So once I attach, the beautiful lace will be ready. So let's see how to do that one by one. Now we'll see how to attach these pieces together. So I'm using a tapestry needle and I'll be inserting the thread first. So we'll have to make sure the next flower is in this direction, as in this loose thread should be straight and this is where we will be stitching this. So that's how you will have to align them together and stitch. So whichever petal is opposite this thread, we'll have to sew that petal to this one. So I'm going to hold these two together like this and just put 1 or 2 stitches. So in the last round, I'm just going to loop this thread so that it forms a knot. So it's more secure that way. And then I'm going to weave this in few stitches and then trim off so that there is no loose thread or anything seen. I think I just missed one stitch. Let me thread it back again. So when you're weaving the end, try to go in from the very closest stitch, otherwise there will be a little bit of that loose thread that will be visible. So now there is no loose thread seen. The same way I'm going to just weave and then trim the thread. So now using this loop, I will add it to this one here. That's how we will finish stitching the entire one. So this is how it looks after completion. This is the side which looks slightly bulged and this is the flat side. Both the sides look equally neat like I already mentioned, and in case you want to use this in the sari pallu, you can use it as it is. Just hand stitch it on the pallu like this and in the center you can just add one bead that will actually look very pretty. And if you want, you can add some tassels here in between the two flowers. This piece can be used as a hairband as well and a bookmark. In case you're using it for the bookmark, then you can probably just add a thick tassel below here, so that looks really pretty. So once you know how to work this kind of lace, you can use it for pretty much anything you want. It's all up to your creativity. So in case if you happen to try this following my video, do share it in the Facebook group. The group is known as the Crochet Club by Knotty Threads. So share it in the group and I would love to see your work. Don't forget to check out my blog knottythreads.net, where I am updating lot of crochet related information as well as RE related information. Something that you don't get to see on YouTube is also being updated on my blog. So just in case if you are interested, don't forget to check it out. I have used Anchor cotton balls for this project along with the crochet hook. So I'm going to leave all the links in the description box. In case you are not able to find it in any local store around you, you can order them easily from Amazon. So check out the links in the description below. Before I go, I would request you guys to also subscribe to my vlog channel Kanika Reddy Vlogs. And I guess that's all in today's video. In case you liked the video, hit that thumbs up and I shall see you guys soon. Until then, take care. Bye bye.